turkey habitat content. If you like that, you're in the right place. Maybe. Been doing other social media platforms for a while now. Have never done YouTube. I'm gonna give YouTube a go. Sorry for the wind noise. I don't have external mics for this thing yet with the pretty little windsock and all that, so we're running the internal audio on this thing. I'm sure the wind's probably eating it alive. But anyway, so this is about a 30-acre natural regrowth clear cut. It's about 3 years old. We've burned it, I think, twice. And today I'm coming through here. I don't know how well you can tell behind me, but we're knocking down a lot of these bigger sweet gums. I'm going to come back with herbicide and treat the stumps so they don't resprout. We're getting ready to run a fire through here within the next couple of weeks. As you can see, there are plenty of pockets of pretty open ground throughout this clear cut, and you can tell the rows where the volunteer pines are coming back, that's the last rows that were thinned before it was all clear cut. And at kind of eye level, it looks pretty thick, but when you get down in there, ground level for the first, about 3 feet, it's actually pretty open under there. Now, I don't claim to be Dr. Will Goolsby or Marcus Lashley or anything like that, but in my opinion, once we run a fire through here, that is prime brood rearing habitat. That's going to knock a lot of this grass back, open a lot of this up. That understory kind of under the volunteer pines coming back is going to be open, and poults can easily navigate that. Let me hop down here. I'll show you more what I'm talking about. Oh, them old knees ain't as young as they used to be. So, knocking down these sweet gums here. Going to come back, treat those stumps with herbicide so they don't resprout. All this that I'm walking through right now, all together, I don't know what it looks like on the screen, but it's probably 1.5 acres to 2 acres worth of just open. Once we run a fire through here, it's going to be wide open, and there's pockets like this scattered throughout. There's a really big pocket up towards the front that's, shoot, it's probably more like 4 or 5 acres. And then throughout, you've just got this type stuff right here scattered. And as you can see, kind of at eye level, it looks thick, but get down here ground level and it's open, and it offers sufficient overhead cover from avian predators. And when we run a fire through here, it's going to be plenty of open ground, and a hen and her poults can bounce around between opening, open ground, and cover such as this. The fire is going to generate forbs and kind of set it back to early successional habitat. Kind of just a good mixture of everything a turkey needs. Too many times I think some people manage turkeys with strutting gobblers in mind, and not a hen and her poults trying to make a living. We all like the golf course, lush green, maintained clover plot with the gobblers strutting across it. And you can find them there, and you can kill them there, but that ain't where a turkey makes its living. In my opinion, a hen and her poults make a living and stuff like this. So I'm fixing to grab the chainsaw, and I'm going to keep knocking back some of these bigger sweet gums. And we're going to come back with herbicide, treat the stumps. I've been daylighting the roads all the way around here. I did that, was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Pushing them back, widening the roads. Going to get ready to disc a fire break all the way around it and drag a drip torch through here. There is no shortage of turkey killing content on this platform, but I don't see a whole lot of this kind of stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you won't, maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do know year after year there's birds back here, and I like to think I'm helping and making a difference. I like to do my share of taking when it comes to turkeys, but I also like to make sure I'm doing plenty to give back to the resource. I have many thoughts on this subject, in which we won't get into because it doesn't matter. So far, what I have discovered in my first 10 minutes of trying to make my first YouTube video is that trying to make a YouTube video makes tasks take easily twice as long as they should. Just kind of makes me want to throw this back in the Ranger and just go get stuff done. That's also why, part of the reason why I've never really videoed any turkey hunts. I've tried it before. I don't enjoy it. The camera gets in the way. I hate it. One time I tried to video a turkey hunt. Bird went to gobbling in a swamp. I ditched the camera, stuck it in the woods somewhere, walked like a mile, circled back. Almost lost a $2,000 camera because I couldn't find it. And I was like, yeah, never again. I may try to video some turkey hunts this year. I may try to do better at that. Videoed some deer hunts for Tucker's channel, my oldest son. Y'all go check him out at TB20 Outdoors. So I may try to do some turkey hunting videos this year, but like I said earlier, there's no shortage of that on YouTube. Plenty of that to go around. So I don't know, we'll see. Quick story before I cut this sweet gum right here. Before this was clear cut, my oldest son killed a gobbler right here. He was standing about right where I'm standing, and we were on a tree about 30 yards away that way. We got on that bird. He was roosted off a food plot that's on the edge of this clear cut. Pitched down on a logging road. We followed this bird all morning, stayed in this 30 acres of pines, played chess with him all morning. He'd make a move, we'd make a move, and he finally made the wrong move right here at about 8:30. Non-stop drumming and gobbling. I mean, we were never more than 100 yards from this turkey all morning from the time we first heard him. Multiple times we're inside of 40. Just never could see him, never could get the shot. It was, in my opinion, the kind of turkey hunt that somebody who likes to turkey hunt the way I do dreams of. And it was still, to this day, my favorite turkey hunt ever. And man, when I tell you these mature thin pines and that joker was at 35 yards right behind some brush right here, we were just right up there drumming his brains out, and it was just shaking the ground for I don't know how long. And then when he finally stepped out in the opening, Tucker was like, I can't see him. I mean, neck craned up, I can't see him, I can't. And I'm about to wig out. I'm like, brother, what in the world do you mean you can't see him? And I think he saw the bird the whole time. It was just one of those moments, man, where, I don't know, his brain just quit working. He was in awe. And anyway, he finally got the job done. But man, what a hunt. All right, let's cut the sweet gum. As you can tell, at ground level, like I was saying, it's pretty open. Once we run a fire through here, all of this is going to be wide open. It's going to leave kind of these rows of overhead cover open at ground level for a hen and a pulse, and it's going to be money. All right, making YouTube videos is already getting on my nerves. Man, I don't know if that's in frame or not. Whatever. There's a deer bed right here. Deer beds scattered throughout this, so although we are managing primarily with the turkey in mind, we're benefiting the deer as well, if you're into that sort of thing. My brother and my oldest son is. I'm just kidding, I'm into it too. I give deer hunting a hard time, but I enjoy it. I just prefer the turkeys, and that's okay. See, that's the problem. You forget about this thing. Next thing you know, it's been recording for 52 minutes, eating up battery and storage. You got to walk all the way back over here and handle it. I'm not near as worried about most of these volunteer pines as I am the sweet gums and such, but I am knocking a few of them out, especially in the middle and on the edges of these openings, just to open them up a little bit more. Just piddling, man. Just piddling for turkeys. There's one thing I love. It's piddling for turkeys. Laid the chainsaw down to come get this thing because I remembered it had been recording. And now I don't remember where I laid the chainsaw down, so I'm fixing to put this thing up. Oh, found it. Alright, I'm fixing to run back and grab the herbicide to treat these sweet gum stumps that I've cut because, of course, I didn't bring it with me. But before I do that, I want to carry y'all around on this west road and show y'all something I started doing when daylighting these roads. You can tell back here where I've been pushing these roads back and widening them out. Alright, so on these road edges, you can tell where I came back and just cut a lot of these sweet gums, and there were a few oaks, smaller oaks that I cut back. And it kind of looks like a tangled mess. You can see it a little bit better down here. And I got a little bit more work to do on the sweet gums over on this side, but we'll get to it. But all that through there, it just kind of looks like a tangled, intertwined mess. But when we set fire to this, it's going to burn up a lot of this fuel underneath, and it's going to open up a lot of that under there. And man, on these road edges, the quail, it'll scare you to death in the mornings walking through here because they eat that stuff up, man. And I always enjoy seeing and hearing quail around, so a lot of times quail and turkey habitat kind of go hand in hand. All right, got the herbicide. Gonna treat these stumps to prevent resprouting, because one thing about a sweet gum is that joker will resprout with a vengeance. So we're gonna knock that out. Nothing worth seeing, so I'm not gonna record any of it. But getting ready to set fire to this within the next couple of weeks. I'll video that, or try to anyway. I have plans to. Not gonna make any promises, but we're also gonna be burning in Black Rock at some point. I'll try to get some content out of that as well. If you like turkeys, turkey content, turkey habitat, stuff such as that, give me a follow if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. Most importantly, I just hope that you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and that you have the blood that he shed on the cross for our sins applied to your heart in the same way that I have, because it'll change your life. And let's always keep the main thing, and that's the main thing. That's all I got for today. Y'all be good. I told y'all to follow. I forgot we're doing YouTube now. I'm supposed to tell y'all to like and subscribe. My fault.